Hello everyone, welcome back to 1 month of Office Active. My name is Cristina and today we'll be building on from yesterday's practice with a focus on the upper back, the shoulders and the hips. Let's crack on. We'll start today with our hands together at the top, breathing in as you bring them down and then breathing out as you bring them through into reverse prayer pose like this. In and out. Following your hands with your gaze. And you might find that this feels quite awkward and complicated, bring your hands up like this, but it's actually very good for your wrists. Brings that lovely stretch like so, especially if you work a long time on the mouse and you start to get that strain. It's good for that. And it's also good to make you aware of your shoulders. One more. And shake it out. Moving on to a giraffe neck roll. Then I like to jam out, pretend I'm listening to my own fun music with this one. And hold. Swap sides. One more time on the right hand side. Remember to keep your shoulders nice and relaxed, no scarecrowing, and neutral spine. One last time on the left hand side. And shake that off. Moving on to shoulder lifts, all the way up to the ears. Really, strain, and then release that tension. So I want you to use this exercise to release all that tension that you might have on your upper back and on your shoulders especially, when you're working all day like this. It's good to just release. One last time. And shake it out. Maybe you can do a couple of forward swims and backwards and shake that all out. Okay, we'll move on to chest pumps. I want you to start off with a nice neutral spine, sitting as you normally would, and then when you breathe in, look up and push your breastbone outwards, like this. I don't want you to strain, so I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. I don't want you to be doing all this and moving, leaning forwards. We want a gentle chest lift. So we're doing some isolation of the breastbone. And with this, you can do quick releasing breaths. And it takes some time to get into this motion. It's a move that's traditional practiced in belly dancing. It's quite hard to get that isolation. So you might find, just breathing out and gently lifting. That's absolutely fine. Just make sure you're not straining. 2 more. Great, shake it all out. Moving on to the hips. We're going to place our right hand to the left knee and then your left hand behind you. You can go either right behind your bum, or if you've got a back of the chair like I do, you can place it there and then look to the side. Very gentle. It's a gentle shift. Don't want to be straining and trying to crank all the way down. And then swap sides. One way to make it easier is looking behind you. Get that stretch along the neck area as well. Awesome, swap sides. And the more you practice, the more you'll realize that you're able to turn even further back. One last time, right hand side. And breathe. We're going to do it a couple more times on each side, but this time as you're turning to the side, I want you to lift your leg and your arm. So a lot of things going on, but bear with. It's great for the circulation, it's great for the tummy muscles, so make sure they're nice and tucked in to protect the lower back. Ready? Hold for 2. Swap sides. It's almost like you're giving somebody behind you a high five. One last time on the right hand side. Great. Shake that out. Again, starting from the top. Really focusing on mindful breathing. Make this a fluid motion. Two more. It's quite a good exercise for the biceps as well. I'm starting to feel it. Cool. Shake that out. Onto the neck. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Very gentle. It's a special part of the body. It's what holds the money up. Top sides. Placing your hand gently on your head. Top sides. One last time. Shake it out. Again, lift your shoulders up and release. We'll only do a couple of these quick release ones. And then we'll move on to the mobility. So rotating your shoulders forwards and then back. Great, shake that out. Onto the chest pump. Remember, from a neutral spine, look up and breathe in. It feels like you're not doing very much, but in time you'll start to feel it on the whole of your back region, especially on the lower back and the upper back. Two more. Shake it out, straight onto our friendship high five. Ready? With a hip stretch. And it's lovely, especially if you're sitting down a long time and you haven't really had a chance to get up, although I definitely encourage that. It's nice to just do this a couple of times on your desk when nobody's looking. And again, it's absolutely fine if you're working on increasing that range of mobility. Two more. Shake that out. Whoa. Funny faces. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Let me know down below what you liked, what worked well for you, and I'd love to see you tomorrow. Have a great day.